Vertex form looks like this. Y equals, and there can or cannot be a number outside the parentheses, and an x minus h squared plus k. And h is my x value and k is my y value of my vertex. So the first thing that I want to do, if I'm changing number 1 from the quadratic equation into vertex form right over here, I need to find this. And during our warm-up, we actually found the vertex, and the vertex was negative 8, comma 7. So I'm going to start off by writing my formula out. Okay, and I know that this is my h value, which is inside the parentheses. And since I'm subtracting away a negative, it will become adding a positive. So a times x plus 8, because it was a negative. If that's a positive, I would keep the subtraction sign, squared plus 7. Now we have a y, an a, and an x value that we still have not found. So what we need to do is we are going to graph it into our calculator. Okay? We're going to graph it into our calculators and find the other part. So I'm going to come over and I'm going to go to New Document. I don't want to save, and I'm going to add a graph. And I'm going to type in the formula that I have. X squared plus 16x plus 71. And I can't see it, so I need to zoom fit it. So that's menu 4A. Now I can see pretty much everything that I need to. Okay? In case you were wondering whether or not the vertex was correct, we can go to menu, analyze graph, and since the graph goes down and then back up, this is a minimum value. So I'm going to go to menu, analyze minimum. And I'm going to click to the right, and I'm going to click to the left, maybe, and it becomes negative 8.7. So we've double checked that. Now, we can solve for one of these variables by plugging in an x and a y, because I can find a set of those by going to menu, table, split screen table. And we hate working with big numbers, so try and find the smallest ones that you can. The smallest numbers that I can find, besides the vertex, because here's our vertex, we can't use that, is let's use negative 7 and positive 8. Let's use negative 7 and positive 8. So my x value is negative 7, and my y value is positive 8. So let's use that, and let's simplify and see if we can find the value of a. Okay? So I plug in 8 for my y. I keep my a there because I haven't used anything with it yet. My x value is negative 7, and I already had the plus 8 squared plus 7. And now it just becomes a simplification order of operations deal. So I'm going to simplify what's inside the parentheses because that's first. Remember PEMDAS. Parentheses is first. So negative 7 plus 8 is 1. I didn't do anything to the 8, so I just brought it down. I didn't do anything with the a, so I brought it down. And I still haven't used the plus 7, so I bring it down. Well, 1 squared is 1. So I'm left with 1a. Again, I didn't use the 8. I didn't use the a. And I didn't use the 7. Now it's just a two-step equation. And I subtract 7. And I subtract 7. And a is 1. So now that I know my a, I can plug it back in here. So I can write y is equal to, my a was 1 times x plus 8 squared plus 7. And this is my answer.